All right, thanks everybody for joining us. We're down here in beautiful San Diego at an industry event, and we thought we'd take a few minutes out to talk a little bit about what does a risk engineer do and RE services and how they can help your organization. So with me today, we have Mr. Russell Clackwich as well as Mr. Matt Beal. So I think we'll just start from the top. Russ, I mean, what does an RE do?
Yeah, good question, Doug. And I think there might be a lot of people who don't know exactly what we do in the industry. So what we do, if I could start actually with kind of where we come from, and then lead into what we do. I think the great part about our risk engineering team here at AXA SDI is our wealth of industry knowledge and experience. All of us have a minimum of 15 years in the construction industry, coming up through the ranks: project engineer, quality control, PX, risk management, pre-con, pre-qual, you name it. And most of us have even over 20 years experience, I would say. So that experience really helps us be influential in the industry and respected when we go to job sites and we go to our different GC partners, that we not only do we walk the walk, but we can talk the talk, and we combine that through that experience.
Yeah, and I would even add to that, not only externally but internally, we can draw from that experience with each other and really support each other to be a well-oiled unit to really support our insurers as best we can.
Wealth of knowledge available to our insurers to help. So let's get into a little bit about RE services, right? So what are the RE services that are offered? Why are they offered? What do they do? What's the point of it?
Thank you for asking the question. It's been quite an evolution over the last 12 years since AXA SDI started, when we incorporated our standard operational reviews, where we go meet with the general contractors, we get to know them very well, and through that knowledge sharing and information gathering, we're able to do a very good risk assessment for the general contractor that we are looking to partner with. And from there, if we get the ability to become a partner with that GC, then from there we kick off a relationship over many years is the goal. It's definitely years of relationship building and trust building, and through that relationship and trust, we incorporate all the other services we provide. And to name a few, we do project reviews, we do benchmarks of many different types of benchmark. For example, we do a quality benchmark, which is broken up into corporate and project. We do pre-qualification benchmarking, we do schedule benchmarking, we do contract benchmarking, technology benchmarking, just to name a few. And what's awesome about our group is we don't stop improving. We don't stop evolving our benchmarks, making them better, making them more effective as our general contractor partners get better, get more sophisticated. We do too, and we grow and modify those benchmarks to make them relevant and valuable to our GC partners. What else? What could you add to that, Matt?
Well, I would say the value from it really comes from our wealth of data. So with our market share in SDI, the maturity and tenure of our clients, going through those processes with them really helps accentuate our data. And from that, it almost needs to grow. Our services need to change because our data is constantly changing. And the unique ability and our differentiators being able to flip that data back out to our insureds so that they can work on their own continuous improvement and keep updating their operation processes.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. So, I mean, the data that's captured East Coast to West Coast throughout the top contractors, claims, trends that are going on in the industry, I mean, that's kind of in a nutshell what we do, right? We're sharing that knowledge, right, to avoid missteps and educate people along the way, right, so they can grow, right?
Yeah, not only that, I mean, we all share the same goal. We don't want to sub to default on a project as much as our clients don't want to sub to default on our project. And by utilizing that data and leveraging it through these services, that's the best way to partner up through our policy period and really make sure that doesn't happen.
You guys both touched on something really important, that's in our claims. We really pride ourselves in the service we provide through claims. Our goal in claims is to get our GCs paid for costs that are directly related to the claim, right? We verify that it's valid and we get you paid. And through that process, it's in that partnership, we collect all this data that Matt and Doug are talking about, and that becomes such a valuable learning tool for both our GC partners and ourselves. And so, while many claims that we get notifications on don't become a claim, we still get a lot of data from that ends up helping our GC partners. So definitely, and then the other thing you touched on, Matt, I thought was great, is our goal is the same as our GC partners' goal. Get the job done, get it done on time. And if that means getting through a claim, getting the right trade partner on board to complete the scope at whatever cost, do it, because we know that's going to help you save face with the owner, get the job done as quickly as possible, and move on to the next job, have it be profitable in partnership with us. So our goal is absolutely the same as yours. That was a great point, Matt.
And we preach a lot. We talk about it internally, and I try to talk about it externally too. It's partnership over policy. The policy is what it will be for the duration of the policy, but it's the partnership we really pride ourselves in and try to really grow.
Yeah, and we have fun too, don't we?
We have a lot of fun.
We love going out with the GCs, doing fun stuff, not just a lunch or a dinner, but going to games, going to events, going bowling, going to whatever. I mean, it's a good time. We love that relationship. And it's more than just grind and work. It's having fun, getting out there, learning, and being a true partner and consultant for our GC partners.
And what those events really do is it builds that relationship. And the relationships are based on trust, right? And so the only way you really get to trust somebody is to really get to know them, see them outside of their LinkedIn profile, see them outside of their office and their desk. How are we like in public? And once you can get that relationship built on a basis of trust, it can only grow from there through the use and utilization of our RE services.
That's great. That's great.
Absolutely. So, with all these episodes, our goal, right, is to do kind of a short, concentrated overview. And then at the end, we provide a QR code. You can click on the link to find more information. If you're interested in more detail about any of the services provided, please reach out to any of the risk engineers for additional information on services. Before we part, do you guys have any last words?
I would just say, if you're interested, if you're already a GC partner of ours, thank you. If you're a GC that we're not partners with, reach out and communicate with us. We'd love to meet you, talk to you, and we hope you enjoyed our podcast.
And I would just say, you touched on it earlier. As a risk engineer, we come from the field. We talk the talk, we walk the walk, we understand the things that you might be going through, and we can help you partner in going through those things. And we're not just an insurance policy; we really are that partner on that side of it.
Excellent point. Thank you.
Thank you.